Alrighties, and welcome back, dwarves, to Lenodoslan, the Seedwinds. This is Rosensvinsky here, and it seems that we are being invaded by goblins. This is our first time we have one of these. This is a Goblin Siege. This is usually what gets new players killed early in the game, but it shouldn't be too bad. I'm just gonna unpause the game and see what happens. They do seem to be increasing, so I don't know how large the siege is going to be. Anyways, they seem to be staying, so I'm gonna turn on the alert. Alright, it doesn't look like that many are coming. It just seems to be only this small group, so I'm just gonna send all my squads after these guys here. So let's get to the killing. Hey. Kind of a bit of a nuisance to be dealing with. Alright, let's get those guys over there. Alright, the first of the dwarves are coming in. It's two hammer dwarves, one which is a hammer lord. I'm not sure how that guy's gonna fare, but hopefully not too bad, but I'm not sure. Okay, good, the hammer lord coming in clutch there. We got the other ones coming from the side, going at the other ones. That dwarf didn't die. I don't know what. Oh no, seems to be fine actually. And yeah, the rest of the hammer dwarfs over there, just cleaning them up. We're not even in a siege anymore. So yeah, I don't even think anyone died there. So wonderful, wonderful success. What I've been doing is just before I started this episode, I got all these sarcophaguses placed in, and did some orders for the steel industry. It takes a lot of effort to do steel. I haven't figured out how to get it automatic yet, but yeah, and besides that, a lot of these guys are low level. I mean, we have the legendary weaponsmith and armor, but that's only one guy. We need an army to make this amount of items, and he said an armor slash weaponsmith. He can't make all these sarcophaguses super fast. However, it is going. These guys are leveling up, so soon we'll be just turning out gold crafts like it's nothing. Besides that, you may have noticed I've had this like here for a while now, and I haven't done anything with it. And that's because I'm kind of unsure if I want to actually use a grinder. Because if you remember the Warrail series, well, that's like a churn-based system, and the guy who's taking a churn in Warrail right now is just having absolute nightmares with this kind of grinder setup. So I'm kind of loath to set it up because I don't want to end up with like half of my dwarves dying due to minecart collisions. It's just does not sound fun. But what I am going to be doing is working on that water system. So what I plan on doing is going down to the bottom of the caves and dredging up water. I'm gonna bring it all the way up top here, and then we can make a water tower system. And if you didn't know that there's water pressure in this game, so we can literally just make a water gun if we have a water tank like way up here at the top of this mountain, and then down by our entrance we just have it going out. We can just get water shooting out at high pressures and killing them. The other thing we can do, of course, is just make this into a drowning chamber. This little hallway here, that's kind of my favorite way to kill goblins, is to drown them. But that does kind of, it is kind of a little bit messy. However, it works really, really well. So yeah, we got some options here, but we definitely need to start doing something. Iribe, Quebec, Lalas. I am your liaison from the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. You continue to impress. I have come empowered to elevate this land in the eyes of our realm. There is much to share. What requests do you have of our merchants? Begin discussion. So I don't really want to have anything, but I guess if I had the choice, I would do pigtail sheets. Sorry there, an unanticipated noise. Alrighty then. Alright. Well then, we have finalized the import agreement. Feel free to go over the documents. Yada yada yada. Let's discuss what we are willing to offer for your craft dwarf ship. Well then, we have finalized the export agreement. Feel free to go over the documents. Okay, so kind of good. No, it doesn't really ever matter. Farewell, Kogen Ida Sanad. I look forward to our meeting next year. May our fortunes rise and fall together. Always nice having the caravans come by. I wonder what kind of animals they have. I guess we could take the llama and the dog, but I, the elves haven't been coming by lately, and I want them for their animals. So I hope we can get them by again, but it's doubtful at this point. Otherwise, we can try to catch them wild, but that's going to be extremely difficult. So yeah, here comes the merchants, and yeah, we'll get that set up. Alright, here we are in the trade menu once again, and as you can see I got all this gold here. I think one of the reasons why we were elevated as a land was because we, last time we traded with people from the Mount Home, we dumped all those gold items on them. Of course, being elevated doesn't really matter because we don't have a baron anymore, so it's not like he's going to become a duke or something. But it is something interesting. Anyway, so I'm just going to do the same thing as I did last time, just select all those things to be traded, and let's take a look. I'll take the platinum since we don't have any. Good thing to take ores that you don't have. Let's see here. Let's take all the parchment sheets again. Just for writing material, but speaking of writing material, should probably start taking these codexes. And let's see here. Don't really see no reason why not. I shouldn't take these books. New market? Nope. Bunch of random stuff. Wow, that's a lot of stuff I don't need. I thought there was animals in here. I must have gone over them. Oops. Where are they? Come on, animals. Here we are. Pretty sure there's a llama around here. Okay, where is it? Well, there it is, llama. Alright, that's kind of all I want. And yeah, you can have the rest. Same reason as last time. Because even if it doesn't matter that we were elevated, eventually we do need enough stuff with them to be able to get the king to come here. But there's also other things we need to do in order to have the king arrive. And that's really just a side goal. Anyway, there's really no reason not to give them the gold crafts, in my opinion. So we've almost got this whole area filled up with tombs, by the way, and archery practice is going along really, really well. Art broker, by the way, was part of that, so I just took him out. So yeah, getting these Marks Dwarf squads to work is one of the hardest tasks to do in Dwarf Fortress. It's extremely roundabout. But yeah, I'm glad it's going. So yeah. One of the big things was the steel duplication. Currently we're using greaves right now, or I mean leggings, is that it's not so much that you get metal, it's more of the fact that you basically just dupe up their skills artificially. So like you don't have to use any extra materials, you don't have to waste any materials leveling these guys up. In fact, by leveling them up you can create materials. So really this exploit isn't about making metal, it's about leveling your guys up. And just to refresh on how it works, you just basically some items have a high efficiency return rate when you melt them. So for example, leggings have 150%, so when you melt leggings, you'll get 100% of the metal you put in, plus 50% more. Small update here. A bit of a problem there with the keybinds. Anyway, I've selected some of the dogs have grown up, so I've got them selected for war training, which will be great. We'll be able to assign those to our soldiers, and it will boost their combat power when invading. I want to have a good amount of these war dogs before we raid any sites. Little thing to note is in our little small temple here, we have a bunch of prophets, and these guys just come from who knows where. It's interesting to see them just pop up, because they don't pop up in here. They all pop up in here, but that's probably because it's dedicated to a certain god. I believe it was, let's see here, temple to Cecil the Unholy, and I just put the artifact in there, so it's basically the highest building you can have. So that's probably why all these prophets are coming by, because this is technically a temple complex in this 3x3 area, which is very small, but it's like that because of this artifact. So yeah, just a little interesting thing, just to get these prophets here. But yeah, soon I will get these decked out with gold statues, but I'll do that after I get the next suit of steel armor done. Besides that, we'll start on the water project. Minor update here, we can see that we have been made into a county, which means that if we still had the Baron, he would have became a count. However, he died, so no count. Also, the vampire got like the mayor again. I'm gonna have to fix that. Dumet Adalshem, herbalist, withdraws from society. Dumet Adalshem has claimed a craft dwarf's workshop. The forgotten beast, Rolberg Olganis, has come, a towering quadruped composed of pudding stone, has a stubby tail and has a long, bloated body. Beware its deadly dust. So I know I've said this before, but I honestly think our dwarves can beat this one. However, just be safe, and I kind of want to start a trap system. If it goes running around, I am going to try to lock it up in there. So let's see. It looks like it's spawning in a lake area, so I don't know if it's going to be hostile or not. Alright, so I paused the game and it just clips out, so it's not around. No, we had nether cap down here. That's actually very good. Oh, where is this? Oh, this is the third tavern layer. We haven't been here yet. We've only been the second. Also, it appears like, yeah, that's the one that's trapped over there. I've just been killing troglodytes. So yeah, no harm there. Anyway, let's take a look at that strange mood dwarf. It's literally only been a couple seconds, and I have no idea where this guy is. Oh, I just passed right by him. Oops. He claims bituminous coal. He claims the mineral galena. He claims rough lace agates. He claims rough lace agates. He claims round blue jade cabochons. He claims angel shark leather. He claims naked mold dog bones, 12. He claims giant rat bones, 18. Dumed Adelsheim has begun a mysterious construction. Another note, the amount of dogs we're having, or growing up, The amount of dogs that are growing up seems to be going up quite a bit, so we're getting a lot more and more training. It just seems to be going up exponentially, which is actually pretty great. You saw actually a couple of them grew up just in there. So yeah, um, we should be able to get a lot of war dogs on these dwarves pretty fast here, which is pretty great. Additionally, the dogs that are up here chained, I trained them into war dogs now. I don't know if that improves anything, but hey, they're war dogs now. Dumed Adelsheim, herbalist, has created Rolos's Sisson, Sola's Corral, a bituminous coal amulet. He claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor, Locum Bolted Lad. That's actually pretty nice. I mean, doesn't seem to be anything too special. Let's just add this into here. Unlock the door to let it in. And yep. Oh, wait. I forgot to close the door last. That was dumb. Very lucky nothing got stolen. Alright, got that amulet right up there where it belongs. However, unfortunately, I am all out of time for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If so, like and subscribe. And yeah, see you later. Bye!